Welcome to Uruguay.
Thank you.
Welcome to GeneXus 28.
Thank you very much.
Have you been here before?
I have. This is probably my...
What do you think about the event? How you are seeing the dynamic of the event this time?
It's an amazing event. I mean, it's very hard to find, even in the US, an event this size and with so much knowledge. So it's really a great event. I recommend anybody that can make it here to try really hard and come. It's fun, and there's so much to learn here.
Fantastic. How long have you been working with GeneXus?
Oh, for about 20 years.
When you see changes along these years in terms of how GeneXus do business?
Yeah, the company has grown so much. 20 years ago, it was a very small company, and now it's become a huge corporation. And it's gone through so many technological changes. If you think back 20 years, so many things of what we take for granted today didn't even exist.
What's the value a customer can expect from GeneXus? The value that you and your organization see every day?
So at InStyle, the way that the company was started was basically a Y2K project. And at that time, we had to decide what are we going to do? How are we going to create this ERP package for the apparel industry? And we had the freedom to choose any tool. At the time, we decided to go with GeneXus because we had a very small window to create this application. We only had about 11 months to be able to create a whole ERP package. And we looked at GeneXus and we decided that was the right tool for us. At that time, a long time ago, we used GeneXus to create what was a green screen RPG application. Over the years, we switched from green screens to client-server Windows, then we switched to, and that was with .NET, then we went to client-server with Java, then we went to web, and now we're using smart devices with iPhones, iPads, Android. So it's been a tremendous benefit for us. We are a very small company, about 10 people supporting about 100 clients. So we couldn't do it without GeneXus, I would say.
Fantastic. This time we are learning a lot about natural language, the proliferation of artificial intelligence, topics, machine learning, and the news that we have on GeneXus, the new version of GeneXus is going to match expectations you have and your customers have on GeneXus.
I can't wait to see if we can put in practice some of those very exciting technologies. Artificial intelligence or chatbots. Those are the two main things. I have a lot of ideas. I'd like to go back home and start working tomorrow on these technologies. See how we can apply them to real life opportunities.
So it would be fair to say that GeneXus 28 is a way to recharge the batteries and go back and sell and promote GeneXus?
Overcharge the batteries, that's the only problem. There's so much information, it's hard to absorb everything. So I think when I go back, I'm going to go through the videos of these, part of the things that there's so many different tracks. Sometimes that's the only, if I had to say, the problem with this event is that there's so many tracks, you have to choose one, you can't just go to everything. So there's
difficult to simulate all the information, to get all the information.
Yes, and there's so many choices, and you really want to go to every one of these conferences, but you have to choose because you can't go to everything.
I would like to ask you one last question, and it will be about chatbot. There are a lot of buzzwords around chatbot, a lot of things happening, especially in the US market, things associated with RPA, is how you can use robot to automate process. Is this something that we could perceive GeneXus leading this market over there?
Absolutely. I think, well, I don't know about other companies, but for InStyle, we see this opportunity because our clients deal with retail companies and there's this interaction. So there's all these customer service call centers that are talking to people. And if you could use chatbots to automate whatever percentage, I don't know what that would be, but let's say 50%, 30% even, 25%, that's a lot of time that now you can, dedicate to doing something else. So I think that there's a great potential in chatbots.